What is going on, YouTube? We have ourselves another cooking tutorial. Today I will be making a personal favorite food of mine, bagels. Now, I have everything pre-measured out, but I will still do my best to explain everything that I'm adding. Everything that I'm throwing together, so you guys can do it at home. These are 3-ingredient bagels. Low calorie, I believe. Just overall phenomenal, because it's bagels. So I have everything pre-ready. Well, almost. Everything prepared before me. And we're just gonna get right into it. I'll have to actually do the oven. Normally it does a single batch, but because I'm doing it, I figured why not just do a double batch. So the measurements, if you're gonna do it by yourself, cut them in half. This recipe makes 8 bagels in total, the way I'm doing it. Normally it's 4. For those of you, for some reason, I don't know, yeah, I'm sure all of you can do simple math. Starting out, I'm gonna actually angle you guys so you can see what I'm doing. I didn't do that in the last one. Self-rising flour, 240 grams into the bowl. Mix that with 452 grams. Wait, did I say servings? 240 grams of self-rising flour into the bowl. 452 grams of cottage cheese into the bowl. My mom, who has made this type of recipe before, recommended I blend it, so that is what I did. I don't believe, the recipe didn't call for that. She recommended I blend it, so that is what I did. So first we're going to put all this together as I struggle to get the cottage cheese into the bowl. That's the best I can do. And then mix into the bowl. Excuse me for a sec while I try to get all this off. Alright, tip number 1, do not use your hands for this recipe. Okay, now, the second step to the equation, take 2 large eggs, crack it in a bowl. Get no shells in there. Beat the eggs. Like so. And then combine it all. Try to get every scrap mixed together. Voila. Boom. Now separate into 8 even pieces. I'm going to do this off camera because I want to be precise about this. And y'all don't need all that extra BS that I'm going to put myself through. So I will see y'all. And these will be 8 beautiful. Alright. So I'm done. They don't look the best. Created quite the mess. But this is how they came out. We'll see them after they're baked and done. I try to make them all about the same grams, around 90 grams each. So this next part isn't a part of it, but it is something I'm going to do because I feel like it. but this is not part of their recipe. This is part of my own recipe. So next, after you get them all prepped and ready to go, you're gonna take the old, where is it? Brush thingy. Take another beaten egg. You're gonna quickly, let me bring y'all down here for a second. You're gonna quickly glaze each one of them. Glaze each one of them with the egg mixture. Now you can throw cheese on top of them, make acai bagels, or what I'm gonna do is I have this everything seasoning that I'm simply going to coat them with. All right, perfect. Now, I'm gonna take your everything seasoning. I'm gonna quickly just give a little sprinkle. Why isn't it? To each of your bagels. Now keep in mind this does add a little bit of extra calories to it, so don't overdo it. I say as I go back around again. Now we're gonna throw that in the oven at 375 for 15 to 18 minutes, and then I'll see you guys when they're done and give you a little review. All right, so the bagels are done. Took about 20 minutes. Here. Here's how it came out. Not bad, not bad. A full-size one. It's about 170 calories. 11 grams of protein. 25 carbs, 3 grams of fat. Now for a little taste tester. They look pretty good. Kind of doughy, which I like. I'd give this, honestly, for the rating, solid 6.5. Taste isn't too bad. Kind of get a little saltiness to it. Calorie wise, the macro ratio could be a little better, but it's not horrendous. These are pretty good. I would definitely make these. I'd make them. I'd eat them on the cut. They're low calorie, lower calorie. Easy to make. Does make a little bit of a mess, but I don't know if I'd recommend them for a cut. They're not. It's not a lot of volume food-wise. So I'd say the two determining factors I look for when picking out what I'm going to do for a cut is the volume of the food, so how much food, and then the ratio of protein to calories. How many grams of protein per 10 calories. The ratio is not terrible, which is why it kind of bumps it up a little bit in this rating. and they taste pretty good. However, there's not a lot of volume, so you're going to eat it pretty quick, and that's 200 calories gone. Almost 200 calories just gone. But I would definitely eat them. I'd make them. If you have excess calories in the day, by all means, go for it. Especially if your deficit is pretty extreme. If you're sub 2,000 calories per day in a deficit, I don't know if I'd recommend these. I'd probably try to stick to more higher volume foods with a higher calorie to protein ratio. But I definitely recommend giving them a try. They're really good. I guarantee with some avocado or some low calorie cream cheese, those would be phenomenal. And I'm probably going to have one tomorrow, to be honest. My cut calories are 2,250 to 2,500, which is a lot of calories. I have a lot of room to work with. So I would eat them. Give them a try. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, no, not tomorrow. I'm thinking this is a vlog. I'll see you guys in the next cooking tutorial. Hope you enjoyed.